So today I'm gonna teach Sumaya how to play. You can do Riptide. Okay. So we start A, and then 4
Wait,
strums.
Stop. What's A?
A.
Okay.
And then 4 strums, so it'd be.
Just up and down.
Yeah, so like.
Okay.
Down, down, up, down.
Down, down, up, down.
Yeah. Yeah, just make it fast.
It sounded pretty good.
Make it fast. Just like that. Yeah.
Different topic. Can you talk me through your status? Like in the U.S., like as a displaced person.
Well, I was a Syrian refugee, and then I got American citizenship.
Do you remember that process?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have to take an oath because I was under 16. I think that's the age where you have to take an oath, so I got it through my parents. They had to study for it and take an exam and then swear into citizenship.
So how old were you, and like what year was it?
This was like 2011, 12, so I was 12 years old.
Do you remember when you guys decided to come to the U.S.?
Yeah, it was at the end of 2006. It was after my dad came back from Australia. So he went to Australia to like raise funds and then come back to Syria, and then we signed up with the United Nations agency. And they do it kind of like a lottery. You get chosen to be a refugee to like leave, and then we got selected to go to America.
Do you remember like the exact moment you figured out you were leaving?
Yeah, it was very hectic. It was at night, and they just told us we're leaving, and we left like the next day in an airplane.
Where did you come to in the U.S.?
We came to New York for a night to get like settled in, and then we got placed in Georgia with another agency. But then my family didn't like it because Georgia wasn't very what they're used to, so we came to Dearborn, Michigan.
What made them feel more comfortable in Dearborn as opposed to Georgia?
Community. And then G.
You talked about how I can't do G.
You can replace it with F because they're both kind of low.
F.
Oh, okay, so it's down, down, and then halfway up, halfway down.
So, what are your hobbies?
I like reading. I like watching movies. I like I just picked up playing the ukulele, and I was in the chess club, and yeah.
Why chess?
It's really fun. I picked it up in Lebanon when I went for one summer, and then I came back, and it was an all-boys team, and I had to fight my way to get in. So I guess, I don't know why, I like kind of breaking barriers. I think it's an everyday thing, just like going to new territory. And I feel that could be said for everyone because everyone's path is different, but just not like stopping somewhere, just like moving forward every day is like going through a barrier.
So, so you picked engineering, which is predominantly white men.
Yeah.
How does that affect your barrier encountering on a daily basis?
I feel like so in the aerospace department, I haven't seen any Arab or Muslim female there, like ever, not even in the pictures. I mean, the older pictures, the further you go, the less there's even females, but I feel like that's, I don't know. I don't know of any Muslim or Arab female that is an astronaut or works in NASA. I know one from North Africa, forgot her name, but like otherwise, like there isn't anyone that I know.
Does that affect your behavior in classes and the department?
No, but I feel like there's some pressure of being like a representative, but otherwise no.
Well, so just made me
Well,
do that.
now I forgot how.
Like the panelists, they're chill with us filming, by the way.
They're fine?
Yeah, they're great.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming out, especially given the gloomy weather, which is also kind of ironic. Please feel free to eat. I think there's some more people left, but we're just gonna get right started.
When do you remember like actually figuring out why you guys left?
I think it was like my dad would tell me things occasionally, just like small things about why it wasn't safe for us to stay because we were Christians, and Burma is a Buddhist country. Like he would say little comments every now and again, but it really wasn't until I took like a AP World History class in high school that like I really examined why we left. I think I understood at some point in like middle school that our life in Burma wasn't idyllic. Like we were really well-to-do, but now I'm like thinking about all the weird rules and laws. Like we had curfews, and I wasn't, because I was a Christian, like at school I was the only one sat down for like this anthem or something we had to say at the beginning of every class, and how we always had to be careful when we went inside our churches. So like kind of as I learned more about world religions, like I had to shift even the way I viewed my own childhood, because I always had this view of it being really like happy and carefree, just because I don't think when I was like 5 or 6 I really understood where we were living, and like I didn't understand that it was basically kind of like a dystopia, like especially when like dystopian novels were really popular in like 2012, 2013. I was like, wow, like I actually lived in like a real environment like that.
So we hope that you, as we go through the panelist questions, really take in mind what they say and incorporate it into what you want to see on campus regarding climate change.
So that being said, because I was born at around like 7.5 months, which is really, really dangerous. And my mom was in labor for like a really long time. They didn't think that I was gonna live because I was born at like 2.5 pounds or something. It was like a wild story. And my dad's always like, they're very, very religious people. So they're just like, miracles happen. And I think the nicest thing that my parents have ever said is like, you were one of them. But they also say it in a way like, it's like a miracle you live, so that means you're supposed to do something with your life. So, but I genuinely want to do law now because of my interest in immigration law and the fact that a bunch of my family is going to be affected by whatever policy or law is created. I'd like to eventually be able to advocate for them and people like them.
Like why he just wants to film me like acting regular like this. Pretend you're my friend. Oh yes! Oh my god! Okay, perfect.
Let's act regular. Hello, dude.
Yes. So he basically.
We're regular.
My friends play the role that traditionally I think families play for a lot of people. I love my family and like I would do anything for them, but just the nature of my parents and our customs and like our traditions, there's still like, it's like there's this like weird emotional distance that's kind of like a sign of respect. Like there's certain things you don't talk about with your parents, and I think that that's why I'm so close to my friends.
Yeah, no,
I don't actually have any friends.
Yeah, I'm paid actually.
He's
an actor.
Like I think my best friends are just people that I would like absolutely do anything for, and I know they feel the same. And there's like 3 or 4 people in my life who are just completely like integral to my life, and I think that they've just, if my family knows like 20% of who I am, I think they know like 85%. So that's really, they're just definitely the people that keep me going.
Mi carrera de periodismo la empecé a los 18 años, en cuanto terminé mi educación media superior. Y durante 25 años trabajé en México en diversos medios periodísticos. Tuve que huir de México debido a la inseguridad para los periodistas. Con el gobierno de Felipe Calderón empezó a haber persecución contra periodistas incómodos, contra defensores de los derechos humanos incómodos. Y en este ínter, pues yo tuve amenazas fuertes por parte de militares de alto rango. Allanaron mi casa, me destruyeron mi casa y a partir de ahí fue vivir con mucha precaución porque existía el temor hasta que se detectó que había un plan para asesinarme. Escribí varios artículos donde había personas que denunciaban corrupción al interior del ejército, de que andaban asaltando, robando como gavilla en la región noroeste y eso incomodó los altos mandos, desde la Secretaría de la Defensa, desde el titular de la Secretaría de la Defensa Nacional hasta el encargado del estado de Chihuahua, de tal forma que las amenazas se hicieron inmediatamente efectivas. Mi familia es mi hijo. Y en el centro todas mis esperanzas. Él ha resultado una víctima en el trabajo de su papá. Ustedes los jóvenes lo tienen que saber. La migración hacia Estados Unidos es el resultado de las políticas que se han establecido en Washington y en otros países que se han empobrecido, en donde, por ejemplo, en México se desató una guerra contra las drogas, cuando aquí en Estados Unidos existen estados que tienen legalizada la marihuana, por ejemplo, que siempre ha sido el caballito de batalla de la lucha contra las drogas. Ahí llevamos 300,000 muertos, 160 periodistas desaparecidos, muertos, y un montón de personas defensoras de los derechos humanos desaparecidas y asesinadas. Yo les diría que antes de tomar una decisión como buscar el asilo político, la pensaran y buscaran los países más amigables. Estados Unidos tiene gente muy, muy noble, preciosa. Lástima que estén indebidamente representados. Eso es lo que la gente debe de saber. La separación de familias, la forma inhumana en que se atienden entre comillas a los detenidos en los nuevos campos de concentración. La negativa constante a no creer que huyes por una necesidad, no por gusto. En nuestro caso, yo tenía muy buen trabajo, ganaba muy bien, ganaba un salario tal vez similar al de algún profesionista, un reportero de Estados Unidos. Tenía 2 casas, tenía un buen carro, una buena troca, tenía mi familia, tenía mi país. Y todo eso lo perdimos. Entonces, las personas que salen de su país deben de buscar la alternativa más adecuada. Yo creo que Estados Unidos no es el ejemplo de las libertades que ha vendido a nivel mundial. Es una mentira. Y lo vemos con las autoridades que dicen aplicar las leyes. Como en nuestro caso, pues prácticamente nos topamos con un sicario de las leyes de inmigración, el juez. ¿De qué sirven las leyes? Si les ayudas para que las comprendan mejor y que las apliquen y no lo hacen, entonces ¿de qué sirve? Y eso la ciudadanía lo debe saber. Eso ustedes los jóvenes lo deben de saber. No es fácil. Y yo creo que ahorita ustedes lo ven. No es fácil sentarse a platicar experiencias que quisiéramos borrar de nuestras vidas, pero las seguimos llevando. Todavía está este proceso de malas experiencias, de búsqueda de justicia, de dignidad, de comportarse con dignidad ante las autoridades.
When I was younger, people used to not take me seriously because like if you were Asian, you had to be like Chinese or Korean, which is just not true. And I think that those generalizations really hurt people.
Yeah, like I don't know what country I consider as like my home country, because like my mom's fully Lebanese, but then my dad's like from 3 countries.
Cuando en México tenemos una estadística de 160 periodistas asesinados, nomás en este año llevamos 4. El viernes mataron al último. No sabemos qué va a pasar con nuestras vidas. Lo que sí estoy seguro es que no le vamos a entregar nuestras vidas al juez. No le vamos a permitir.
It's really important that people know where I come from, but also understand the really complicated relationship with my homeland and like my country and my heritage that I have too.
Being in aerospace helped me realize, because we study a lot of stuff in space, and a lot of the time, a lot of the companies and a lot of the wording says that Earth is home. So I just started considering that I'm from like everywhere.